The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Tight end. Three down. Bang, 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 bang.
Done. They begin the drive with Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Tight left. 3 down. Monday.
Now Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Pick it up. Deuce.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The Broncos had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Mike 13. Rip right. Mike 13. He's coming. Check him. Go.
Now Allen.
You ain't doing nothing.
This is caught by Tucker. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Check him. Pick me up. Here we go. Hey, tight. Hey, home. 24. Hatch it. Hey.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Blue Dan. Check 31. Shift.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Half. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I'm coming. 59's Mike. Check. 59. Here we go, G.
To the air, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal.
I'm going to come back to you. Alert! Back to you. Mike, check. 59. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Mike's half 85. He don't know no better. Check.
Allen.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. You must be dreaming.
Reaching up for it, and he's got it. Cortland Sutton high in the air to bring it in. And the Broncos put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now Burrow changing the look.
A gain of 7 and a Bengals first down.
11.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Here we go. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, down at the 33. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike 12. Mike 12. Bring it. Bring it.
11.
Back.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
I'm wondering.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
11.
Now they'll change things up.
Check 26. Check 26. Kill.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that, but he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We've got you. Now they got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit?
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Evan McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Watch the ball. Mike 13. Mike 13. Here we go. Mike's 13. Mike's 13. He's coming. Check him. All day.
Allen going to throw. On the slant, completes to Sutton.
Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Mike's 13. He's coming. Check him. Hey, alert!
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now.
He's coming. Check him.
Half.
Target. Mike 13. 65.
Here's Allen. Caught left side, Williams. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Man left. We got 3.
Regular.
To throw, it's Allen. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. An audible here to get a new look. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Alert!
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few.
It's an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
56, Mike, 56.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Hey, check 24, check 24. Alert flare.
12.
They'll try the left side. It's Lawrence, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And
Burrow going to change the play.
First down, Cincinnati.
11. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
11 MT tape.
Now a handoff looking right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here we go.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180.
I'm coming after you. Mike 12. Mike 12. He's scared. Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift.
11
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Kill.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Let's get set.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
56 to Mike. 50 seconds is my...
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Distance was never an issue, not in this mile-high air. But it doesn't matter what elevation you're at if you don't put it on target. And this one kind of takes off on him.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot
best.
on the gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Watch tight end. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Half 85, half 85.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Jam.
Middle.
Jam, jam. Under 10, under 10, 10.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And that one results in 35 yards.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, check, 59. Not today, you aren't. Not
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
Check 13. Check 13. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Hey, home, home, home.
Time, guys. It's our time.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go. Go. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Middle, 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 middle. 56, 56.
Go, Mike.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Hey, let's go.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Middle, 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 middle.
They'll look to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Bengals 14, Broncos 10. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here. But that one falls incomplete.
Stop.
Mike's 59. Exit. Mike, check. 59.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10.
Focus, defense, focus.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've always got to remember that once the ball's in the air, the defender has every right to go after it that a receiver does. And that was a battle for positioning on that play. And in the end, he's able to force the incomplete pass.
Right here, guys.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
We ain't begin. Half 10. Don't get done.
Slam.
Check 9. Hey, tight. Monday.
Looking to throw. Allen. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
They're on 31-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Now is 2nd and 10.
56.
11 mighty. Check 37. 11 mighty.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Burrow will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here we go.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 12.
They go play action with Burrow. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense.
Right 80.
Man up, D.
What is that?
D. Mike 12.
Burrow looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Gun.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Burrow on play action. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
56 to Mike.
Now it's Burrow.
I got you, boy.
And this is caught. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. So this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening. Sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
McPherson on for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Broncos 10. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Tight.
Pull it together.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Army.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike, check. 59. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Back to throw. Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
What is that?
Watch that in. Tight end's right.
11.
Chase, the motion man right. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. Fighting through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Man, that's trash. Check 4, check 4.
11 MT, 11 MT.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Bengals 28, Broncos 10. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Check him. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Mike, alert!
Mike 13. Check, 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 check.
Mike's 13.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
Three buns.
Got a man open. It's Sutton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Strong right. Strong right.
Three down.
Three down.
Alpha, check three.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Alert!
Switch.
Off the draw, here's Williams. Taken down at the 47-yard line. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, having a partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Guys, out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get up.
Regular.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Let's go.
Half 10.
Mike's 5'9". You go night. Time to go night.
Allen now to throw on third down. He's going to let it go again. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability, and that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Check him. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Mike 13, Mike 13. They gonna need some therapy after.
Looking to throw. Allen. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, Burrow. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
Play action. It's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Mike 12. Mike 12.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
11, 11, 11, 11.
12's the
11, 11, 11, 11.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Twist, twist.
Twist, twist. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Show it up.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
Here we go.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
12, 11 mighty.
Now Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Broncos are right back in this football game.
That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Let's go one more.
On first down, Allen. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Here I come again.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
He'll get that complete to Albert O.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
11 MT tight. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
Gun.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a give right side. It's Lawrence. Still going. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big pickup of 38. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
12.
Here we go.
Check Mike 12. Mike 12.
First down. Here's Burrow. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
12.
Shift. Check the backer.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
What is that?
Mike 12. All you get is a headache.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up second and 7.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
Burrow going to keep it running right. He pitches it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
And it's third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
Check. Shift.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he will have a Bengals first down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals are on their way to a 2-0 start. And McPherson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Broncos 17. Evan McPherson. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a...
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
On one, ready?
Mike, 12.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. Right there. 56. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. It's caught at the 10. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 50 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they say it's never easy to come into Denver to win because of the altitude. They looked pretty comfortable in the altitude.
They certainly did. I'm not quite sure how they got prepared. And it's always been a big debate about what to do. I lived out there at one point. I lived in Colorado Springs. And I remember saying to someone after my second or third day there, like, this altitude thing, this is no big deal. And day 4, it hit. And it hit hard. And it took me a while to get ready and get acclimated. So some teams, they like to come in early. Try and get on a schedule and feel good with it. Other teams say, forget it. Let's not let the effects jump on us. They come in as late as possible, as close to kickoff, and play. Whatever way they did it, it worked in this one.
So for the Bengals, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll drop to 0-2, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.